Oh boy, I'm here and I'm on time, but this could be interesting. Oh no. So I swapped in the Poppy Music 16 party hard drive for Adventure that we were playing last night, and I turned it on, and it definitely failed the data check. Um, and if you look in my history, there is a video that is named "Poppin' is Pissed," um, and in that video you can hear the kind of awful alarm sound that the game makes when there's an error, um, which honestly scared the hell out of me at the time. Uh, and it was trying to make that sound just now, but it was like having problems, and it didn't. It it was like, I don't know. It was like choppy, and it couldn't quite get it out. It was just like, um, it was like it was playing the alarm sound very slow, but also broken, and and then eventually it just rebooted on its own, and I'm like, oh, okay, it passed it this time. So hopefully this is hopefully this will work. I'm not. Um, anyway, welcome back. Playing Poppin' 16 tonight. Hopefully, assuming that it starts up. Um, and it occurs to me actually that I mentioned last night that all of these games. In fact, you can see here is the 15. This is what I just took out of the machine. You can see it in the. Yeah. Oh, good. It booted. So we got the hard drive, and it's just mounted to a plate, and then there's this little security dongle that plugs in. Kind of looks like a car lighter. And yeah, this was 15 that came out, and I put 16 in, and it like I said, it kind of died. It didn't boot right. I had to get out my Google Translator to figure out what the error was, and it was like a data read file error, which kind of scares me a little bit. I'm I All of these games come from a time when I was a little bit less not articulate, a little less meticulous, I should say, about making backups of everything. So like, I'm running on the full on, like, from Japan, real honest to God hard drive and dongle here, and I don't have a copy of it. So if that hard drive craps out, I'm just kind of boned, I guess. So I should probably make some backups before I get too much farther. but but hey, we'll live dangerously for right now, so we can get on with the stream, I guess. I realized that yesterday I did not play the like the opening attract. They changed the font in the menu. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't play like the attract sequence, and I figure I should do that right now. So let's see what this thing looks like. Or more importantly, let's see what this thing sounds like. also only getting sound from the right channel, so that's fun.
9個のボタンで楽しくミュージック。ポップくんが赤ラインと重なったら
It seems like my audio splitter's got a little bit of a short in it. That's not cool.
赤ラインと重なったら叩け。叩けばゲージがアップ。ここまで来ればクリア。So
yeah, I guess we're gonna start this stream with some technical issues. But I was on time. There's that much, right? So yeah, it looks like the little splitter I've got here is crapping out on me. So give me a couple minutes here. Let me see if I can swap a different cable in here. Y'all didn't know you were gonna get to see a little behind the scenes tonight, huh? Actually, if you care, I was thinking about it. I could, for the next stream, show the actual like hard drive swap from 16 to 17, assuming we decide to go on to the next one for the next stream. If you want, there's not really that much to see. I mean, if you've plugged in a hard drive, like in a PC, you've basically seen it. It's not that exciting. But if you had some interest for some reason, I could do that. I could do that live, and then, you know, and then hope that that hard drive doesn't flake out on me. Ugh. Get to see me crawl around on the floor. So much fun. Sorry if I made a bad buzzing sound in the audio that just there. Sorry. I guess I could turn that source down. Okay, here we go. Ooh. I don't like that wire hanging out. That's the kind of thing that I try and clean up for you guys. Anyway, let's see. Sorry, I need to catch up with the chat here real quick. So, hey Alex, welcome to the party. Party time for Tumazi. Yes. Oh, you've heard the pop-in alarm. Yeah, it's awful. So I was talking about the video that I have that's named Poppin' is Pissed. There is a video right at the same time, because it was the same occasion, that says something like 2DX turntable resolution plus surprise. If you look that one up, what was happening was Poppin' Music was booting behind me, and I was playing around with 2DX. If you remember the adapter that I had for the PlayStation, it displayed like the turntable position on the LED display. We were testing that out, and so I was like slowly turning the turntable, and you could see the counter like ticking up, and then all of a sudden the pop-in behind me, that alarm started going, and in the video of me on 2DX, you could see me just like, because it like literally startled me, and I like the video just kind of goes bull, and then I took the video of Poppin right immediately after that. But yeah, that was exciting, and by exciting I mean kind of terrifying at the time. All right. Hey, Fuchsia and Oliver, you love Poppin music. Yay, me too. Hey, Johnny, am I going to do all versions? I don't know if I'm going to do all. I'm going to do, I will definitely do, well, I started with 15, so I might work my way up. I actually don't have Peace, so I would need to get it if I wanted to get that far. But I could go all the way to Usaneko, I suppose. And you're asking about my name. It seems half Brazilian and half Japanese. It is neither of those. My surname, it is my name. Brian Ho. The 25, honestly, I don't even really remember where that came from. It is not my birthday year or anything like that. I think my favorite number has always been 5, but I don't know for what reason that is. It just always has been, and I never really thought about it anymore. And I guess 25 is 5 times 5. And it's also a quarter, which is the common old school price for a video game. That's all I can think of. But yeah, Ho is Chinese surname, and Brian is just a name. I certainly don't think it's Brazilian. I don't really know what the origin of Brian is. I mean, I didn't name myself that, right? But I didn't. I thought it was I thought it was a European name, like English or something. But what do I know? I guess I hadn't really thought about it now that you mention it. But anyway, so that's that. Let's see. What is there a party song? I know for Adventure, there is Adventure. Is there a playable theme song in for 16? I don't even remember it if there is. And we can do 20 November if it's there. Or 19 if it's there. I don't know if it is. But if they're there, yeah. Okay, anyway, let me see if this sounds better. Okay, I'm at least getting sound out of both sides now, so that's an improvement. Let me know if so obviously I'm kind of hooking it up differently with a different cable. The levels might be slightly different now. If it's too loud or not loud enough, as far as like being able to hear me over it or whatever, just let me know. Let me go ahead and get started playing, and then I'll get back to the chat and I'll get around to stuff Um, figuring things out. I do want to fix that chord. That chord bothers me. Actually, you know what I could do? Here, I'll cheat. I'll be like, there we go. Now you can't really see it. that's my that's my fast solution for right now. We'll just pan it out of the frame.
It's party time!
So wait, Termazi, you said there is a
Challenge
a
mode.
theme song in here. If there is, I'll definitely play it first. Oh, you know what else I should do? Before I get too much further, and this will give you a chance to answer the question also. Event mode. You know, the only reason I don't have them in event mode most of the time is because when I have people over, a lot of people seem to have a tendency to, especially if they're not familiar with it, to start a game and maybe poke at it for a little while and then decide that they don't really know how to play or don't want to play or whatever, and then just walk away. And of course, if it's in event mode, there are no timers and the game never ends and has a tendency to just like sit somewhere playing a loop forever. And so I'm like, let's not do that. So I leave event mode off so that things will at least time out eventually and restart. I'm just noticing that you mentioned event mode there, Termazi, but yeah, correct. Anyway, I'm looking. Did you say what the name of the like party theme song is? If there is one, so I can find it. And oh, and John, you say it because the second Japanese community is in Brazil. Oh, are there a lot of Japanese in Brazil? I didn't know that. That's interesting. I thought you were trying to say that, like, I assume that, I assumed that Ho would not be Brazilian, like a Brazilian name, so that's why I was guessing that maybe you were thinking Brian was. But no, Ho is, at least in my case, is Japanese. Chinese, sorry. Not Japanese. Actually, I've heard that culturally the Japanese don't like single-syllable names. And thinking about it, I can't think of any single-syllable Japanese names. So it's something I've heard. I don't know. I'm not a cultural expert, but that is that is a possibility, at least. Or something I've heard, at least. Okay. In Argentina, there's a lot of Asian descent owned supermarkets. Sweet. Yeah, but Argentina and Brazil are not the same. They don't even speak the same language, right? Because Argentina is Spanish and Brazil is Portuguese, right? You pronounce ho like ño in Spanish? Okay. Got it. And it's 1:44 in France. Well, thanks for staying up with me. Anyway,
mode. 9 buttons.
So, is there a theme in here? I still didn't see an answer to that question. And if you want 20 November, where am I going to find that? Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. Well, since I found it, I'll start there. Just a quick recap for all of you. If you weren't here last night, or if you've forgotten since last night, if you have a song request, it is helpful to me if you can tell me like what category I'll find it in, as far as like what game number, or if it's in like CS or EEMAL or something like that, TV anime. And if you can give me the genre name with the title and the genre name in Japanese, because that's what's listed in the menu, and is the easiest thing for me to find. That's helpful. Or if you know what the difficulty is on normal, giving me that number might make it a little quicker also. Otherwise, oh, Party Track is the theme? Okay. I saw that earlier. But yeah, if you notice, even though the banner says Party Track, the menu, I assume, so I'm hopelessly illiterate in Japanese, but I would assume this says Party Track in Japanese, in katakana in this case. Yeah, this is the part that is most helpful to me if you have a song request, because then I can actually just look through it here without like waiting for each banner to load. But here, let's get this started, because here I am again, 20 minutes in, and I have not yet played a song. Sure, let's try it.
Here we go.
Look at me, starting with an EX. Watch me immediately regret this.
Are you ready?
What did I say about immediate regret? Because it's happening right now. man. Bad idea number one tonight. Start with a difficult song.
Oh.
Great. 666. Here's your freebie. That's what that says. Alright. Sorry, I can't let that stand. That was sad. I thought 25 was like,
Here we
"Oh, that's a
go."
little too low, but then I was like, 32, yeah, I should be able to do that, but I keep forgetting, like, 32 EX, not the same
Are
as
you
32
ready?
Hyper. Like, 32 Hyper I should have been able to do. 32 EX, nope.
打ち鳴らせ躊躇しないで恋の断崖は転びへ書き鳴らせ君に合わせノラのミュージック甘いや
Okay, that was better. Sorry about that. Oh man. Also, my hands are sore from yesterday. Like, they weren't sore during the day today, but as soon as I like smacked a button, I'm like, ooh,
Marvelous.
that's a little bit tender. Okay, let me see if I can catch up. Y'all are very chatty, which is great. Makes this more fun. Let's see. How are the speakers on this machine? They're okay. They're not amazing, but they're fine. They sound decent. It doesn't have a lot of bass. There's no real sub in here. Which I don't remember if I mentioned this last night, but I actually was gonna like add a subwoofer to the machine, and I have one. But I never got around to it. Maybe one of these days I will. That's really my only complaint. Like, it sounds clean. Like, it sounds good, but there's just not very much like low end to it. So there's not a lot of oomph to the sound, if you will. But other than that, it's not too bad. And let's see. Oh, talking about Argentina and Brazil, yeah. You're like neighbors on the continent. But I realize, like, they're completely different. And then single syllable Japanese names, yeah, I don't think... especially surnames. I think surnames are even longer. They seem to be... Oh, you're saying NHO is Nho in Portuguese. Oh, okay. So you weren't even catching the separation of my name since it was just crammed together and there's no like capitalization or anything. But yeah, my name is Brian Ho. So the N goes with Brian, not with Ho. American Rock, yeah, I saw that in the menu too. At least it's American and not American. American. Can I do ambition? I can. If you is that in 16? Johnny, you're asking for ambition. Like I said, if you can get me the genre, and the genre in the folder for sure are helpful, and the title is great too, just so I can kind of like verify, okay, this is what you were looking for, or what you were asking for. Almost every game I play on. Oh, so first of all, Ristar, what did you just replied to a comment today? I noticed. Oh yeah, it was about VibRibbon, I think, wasn't it? You said almost every game I play on this channel you've never heard of before. Yeah, well, almost every game that I play on this channel is a Japanese or Korean import. So, if you aren't from Japan or Korea, or don't have an arcade nearby that happens to import those games, then yeah, I'm not surprised that you haven't seen these. Because most of them have not been released outside of those countries or that region. Anyway, I think there was a, let me just hit 20 November because I know that got asked for, and then I am so far behind on the chat and the oh, there was ambition. Okay, so I'll remember that. So that's in 16. I appreciate that 20 November is rated 20. Oh, a 34 hyper. All right, let's test a theory. I apologize in advance if I butcher the hell out of this. But I'm pretty sure I passed a 34 hyper last night. So in theory, this is doable for me. But only in theory.
Are you ready?
Okay, this is out of my range too, apparently. Hey, I at least had a bar at the end. So, yes, a 34 hyper is indeed easier than a 32 EX. But still apparently out of my range. So I'm going to say my level is right about it. I definitely passed a 33 last night. So, and I know there's some outliers too where like the ratings are maybe not quite what you'd expect. So, But I'm gonna say 33 hyper is probably about where I'm at. Okay. Oh, history of poppin'.
See you.
See you. Okay. So, I know there's a request for Ambition, and let me kind of roll through. Ooh, excuse me. Like play through the read through the chat here because I'm pretty far behind you guys. Party Strike sounds like a Beatmania song. I don't know. Is it? Ristar, am I the only one that goes, what the, when you see stuff like this? I don't know. I certainly don't anymore, but, yeah, I mean, I think what I love quirky games. Like, I think the reason I like these music games is just that they are, like, they're different. They're not the usual fare. I mean, they're pretty common now, but certainly when I was getting into them, they were not. Gurks. I'm not sure what you were replying to there, Gurk, with the, it's not that hard if you practice enough. Yes, I could definitely, but yes, I could definitely use some practice. I was saying last night that last night was probably the first time I'd played any real Poppin' in at least a year, so I am a little bit rusty. Although last night should have been decent, like practice to get back into it. And R.I.P. Brian's Hands, yeah, they are. I'll quietly grit my teeth and pretend like I'm not in pain. I'm not in pain, but it is not comfortable either. Can we talk about how good every P&M style looks? Yeah, I mean, I just love the whole pop and music aesthetic. It's just super cute, super colorful, super fun. Love it. Alexi says he likes 11. I do like 11. Termazi, you say this is your favorite one. That is a good segue, sort of segue. Here is up here. Yeah. So, I actually have a full see if I can get it out of here real quick. This is a full unused pop set for Party. So like all of the little decorations that go around the cabinet and the monitor, like completely unused. Like the little wings that go on the sides of the cabinet. If you look up pictures of Poppin' Music 16 Party, these are little like gift boxes that like sit on the corners of the top. It's so cute. I don't know. I'm trying to remember if I think this came with my Poppin' 16 kit when I bought it. I mean, I bought it used. It just happened that the arcade that used it had not ever like applied these, and so they included them. And I, of all of the pops that I've seen, these are my favorite. And I've thought about putting them on my cabinet, but I've just never, I don't know, I've never made the leap. I should, probably. I keep talking about my, like, don't collect things, you need to, like, use them or display them policy. Now you understand why I have that policy, because I got myself into too many of these things where I just have stuff that's lying around and never sees the light of day. And that's kind of a shame. But for now, let's just put this back away. Okay. Anyway, last night I got to show my old Ransai controller. Tonight I get to show my pop set. Anyway. $2DX29 Salaryman. That's hilarious. I'm still waiting for Lawnmower. When are we getting 2DX Lawnmower? That is a super old joke. I don't know if any of you have even heard that. Let's see. Ristar, you're saying you wish you had an arcade with Japanese games. Me too, and that's why I ended up getting my own, because there aren't any nearby. Or there haven't been, so... If I wanted to play them, it was either travel or get them myself. And I guess I ended up with the get them myself route. Wow, that sentiment seems common there, right there in the chat. Let's see. I'm kind of skipping through some of this chat, not because I'm ignoring y'all, but if I don't have any specific comment about it, I'm just going to move on through because I'm trying to catch up here. Okay. Oh, you were saying difficulty is the what the... Yeah. That still gets me sometimes. I find that for most all of these games, my skill level is generally like whatever the range of difficulties is, I'm usually like maybe a little bit better than halfway. So whenever I see, you know, like top tier players playing, you know, like maximum difficulty songs on any of these games, it's just like, good Lord. Maybe I'm a little better than half. Maybe 2/3, somewhere in there. But yeah, definitely that last 33 or 25% of the difficulty range is like, whew, I don't even know. How does the speed of the music depend on how accurately hit the notes, like in DJ Max Technica? Does it? Is that a thing in Technica? Not really. I don't think so. I'm not exactly sure what you mean there, SFJ. What mixes of Pump do I have? I have almost all of them. I think beginning with... I know I definitely, starting with like the Premiere all the way up to Prime 2, I've got basically all of them. I have a few prior to the Premiere, but I don't remember specifically which ones. It's just like a smattering of those. And then I don't have XX because my cabinet does not support it. So there's that. Tatsu, pro poppin' player. Yeah. Crazy. Oh, Termazi, you're reacting to the pops. Yeah, they're super cute. I love the little gift boxes that go in the corners. That's my favorite part. Okay. Our state is a total dead zone for Bimani. I wouldn't say the state is. The central part of the state sure certainly is. Doesn't I thought Fort Wayne didn't they open around 1? So there's that. But what U-Beat do I have? I have... My cabinet came as a knit, and then I have... I think everything from knit to... I'm trying to think what the... what was after Saucer. I think that was what I have. Festo. I think I have everything from knit to Festo. And yeah, I would do I would do a U-Beat stream at some point. I wonder, I have to think about how I want to present that, because like a screen capture of that is a little bit goofy. But I don't know. I'll definitely talk about it. Prop is after Saucer? Okay, then Festo is after Prop. Because I think Festo is the last one that I got. I had to think about what the names are, because all those names don't make any sense to me. Okay, I need to get back to playing some songs. I really needed to I should have made notes of what all the requests were,
Challenge mode.
because I've definitely forgotten most of them at this point.
Buttons.
This is turning into a talk stream. I think we might end up spending 2 nights on Party. I know. I know there it is. So this got asked for. So I can do this real quick.
Okay.
I saw that 30EX and I was like, no, I don't even want to do it right now. I could probably work my way. I might be able to do it, but I don't know.
Are you ready?
Need to get warmed up at least. They're not opening Fort Wayne for 2 years? That's crazy.
Marvelous.
Okay. What are we... So... I am super... I'm super sorry and also super lazy. I'm not gonna scroll back all the way through the chat right now because I know it's a ton. I remember somebody asked for V. I'm not sure where that is. If you asked for a song, go ahead and just ask for it again right now, and I will. Let me open up a note real quick, and I'm gonna just like copy these down, and I'll just start a queue here for me, so I can keep track of them. I remember doing this on one of the 2DX streams. It just got away from me here. too many requests and a lot of talking that I missed out on. Sig Sig is in the 16 folder. Okay, I can do that. And so is V. All right. Well, those can be the next two. I want to do this one at some point. There it is.
Okay. Here we go. Are you ready?
Man, look at her go. All right.
You're cool.
Oh, thanks. And then V. Where you at? God, so I feel like, especially beginning in the ooh, no way. I feel like, especially beginning in like the PC era, so like pop in 15 and onward, Man, the song lists are
Here we
just
go.
huge. There's so many songs in these games.
Are
Oh,
you
look,
ready?
she's still going down the stairs. That's great. Good stuff. Okay. Holy cow, y'all are... We're having a good night.
Marvelous.
Saucer fulfill prop Q-Bell clan Festo. I think I thought it was Festo that I have. You know what? I may have skipped. I don't remember having clans, so I might not have had that one, and I'm not sure about Q-Bell. I definitely had prop. I don't know. It's spotty. Drops cat on keyboard, how they make new titles. They are at least words, sort of. It's 1,000 monkeys typing, right? Okay. Slapping buttons has never been so thrilling. How is there no poppin' ASMR? Is ASMR supposed to be relaxing? I don't know that this is relaxing. Poppin's a super noisy game. Alright. Imagine the button slap chaos with 4 of these next to each other. For sure. Oh, multi-session games? That would be fun. Man, especially nowadays, now that like so many songs cross over with all the different games, it is a shame that the games don't, like, other than GFDM, Ghidorah, that like the games don't really link with each other. I mean, it seems like the most you can hope for is for 2 of the same cabinet to link together. Otherwise, but yeah, as far as like linking different games together to play, that would be super fun. I always wanted, and I mean, obviously they're not even the same company, so it won't happen, right? But I always wanted to link DDR and pump so you could do a 18 panel double double. Could you imagine though, like being like pad transferring between the two 5-panel stages and the two 4-panel stages? Like, it kind of works because the edge of pump is, you know, the two corners, and then the edge of DDR is the one side. So it would be, you know, like a diagonal move. I think it would work. I think it would work. It'd be crazy. Two people playing Calico Cat Rock with each other, yeah. One on DDR and the other on Drum Mania. Alex, if you didn't see, if you look, again, I keep referring to my history, but if you look in my stream history, gosh, this was several months ago now. I want to say it was in like May, maybe? Something like that, April, May. I have a 2DX DDR link stream that you might find interesting since we're talking about this stuff. Because that was a thing that they did for back in 1999. You play the music on 2DX and you dance to it on DDR. It was a real thing. All right. Talking about Friday Night Funkin' again, I will definitely need to look at that. I haven't had a chance to yet, but it's on my list. Okay. So I see Gradius. Kennan's here. Hello. Do I get sweaty and tired after playing a hard poppin' song? I kind of do. I feel like, other than the dance games, Poppin', I think, is probably the most like physically active music game. Maybe Drum Mania. But I think Poppin', like, because with Poppin', it's like the motions are large, so it's a fair amount of physical activity.
Congratulations!
It's probably comparable to Dance Maniacs, actually.
See you!
Except you're supposed to hit it. Unlike Dance Maniacs, where if you hit it, that's wrong and really hurts. Poppin' can link with Poppin'. Yeah. Like I said, the games link with themselves, but the like crossovers like Ghidorah, like there's not very many of those. Okay. So for DDR2DX link, you share a bar. So the two players, there's a shared life bar. So if the two players start doing badly, like it ticks away at that bar, and if the bar goes out, then you fail. Additionally, if the 2DX player or players are playing poorly, it makes playing DDR much more difficult because the song sounds like garbage. Especially if it's a 2DX song where like one of the samples that you're playing is like the drum beat or something like that. So now you're getting like an arrhythmic drum beat going over to DDR and you're like, oh, what? If that makes sense. Same thing with GFDM, obviously. Like if you've got If you've got a lousy drummer, it makes playing guitar way harder. Okay, I know there were some more
It's party time!
requests out there, like that I've probably skipped above, but I see Gradius, so I will catch that one right now.
9 buttons.
And you said that's in 11.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, a big speed jump. Cross fingers. Hopefully that'll work.
Are you ready?
Not quite enough notes to save me there at the end. Boy, those scales there, right before it slowed back down, just didn't quite make that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, yes. Correct. Uh-oh. When am I playing Poppin' 1? I cannot. I do not have DJ Main. I've never. Well, that's not true. I did have a DJ Main briefly because I did have a Beatmania 5-key cabinet for a short time. I had a 5-key mini cabinet, but I haven't had that in a while. I never had a DJ Main that was playing Poppin'. What did we talk about last night? It was DJ Main to Firebeat to Viper to PC, I think. I had a Firebeat, and the oldest I had, I think, was Animalo 2. I had an Animalo 2, and I think I had Poppin'. Did I have 8? I'm not even sure if I had 8. I might have had like 10. Was the earliest arcade that I had. So, nope. I cannot play Poppin' 1 arcade. I am thinking about trying to do CS mixes, like I did with 2DX. If I get that working, then I could play like PlayStation Poppin' 1. But otherwise, yeah, I do not have the hardware to play it. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I could emulate it. I don't know that it. Does DJ Main emulate very well? But I'm not gonna do that. Okay, Celt Trance in 16, and I see a request for Space Dog, which I did last night. I don't mind doing it again because I do like it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm skipping you, but I'll come back to you, Termazi, because I know Space Dog is like literally right there. So let's I'll be lazy and just go right to it, and then I'll get Celt Trance real quick after that. And I'm being brave. I think I did this as the EX last night. So
Are you ready?
in theory I can do this. Let's find out. Yeah, I figured I could do it because I know it's a little bit slower, and also I know that song, so it's just me trying to read the notes and the chords, but not the rhythm, because like I know how it goes. So that makes it a little bit easier too. Okay. Let's see. Celt Trance in 16.
Okay,
All right.
here we go. Are you ready?
Nice.
You're cool.
Nathan is fact checking me, huh? You said I had a Poppin 8 kit at one time. I know I have for sale videos of Animelo 2. I know those are definitely on my channel. I don't remember having Poppin 8 for sale stuff. I sold 2 Animelo cabinets. One of them I actually sold at a convention. I had taken it there to have it in the game room for people to play, and somebody bought it. So I brought it to the con, and I did not bring it home with me, which was what I wanted, actually, because I mentioned last night I always wanted this style of cabinet, but I ended up with an Animelo first, and then I ended up with a second Animelo, which I honestly don't even remember why I did that, but I did. So the first Animelo I sold at the con. The second one I sold. Did I sell it on eBay? It might have been eBay. I don't remember, but I know I had videos on my channel posted so people could like see it play. Plus, I wanted to kind of document at the time all of the like weird, goofy modes that were kind of unique to Animelo. So that was there. But yeah. So there's that. To answer Kennan's question, the answer is no. Termazi's got it. Yeah, I am off. This is offline. There's no e-amusement hardware in here. Although I actually do have, I do have some e-amusement hardware. It's just stashed inside the cabinet, actually. So back on these older ones, like 15 and 16, I think they were still using the slot reader style e-amusement cards, and I didn't have one of those at all. And Poppin has always traditionally been like the one game that you didn't really need to have it online for it to work, and like e-amuse was completely optional. But at some point, fairly recently, you do have to have the e-amusement hardware, but it's the newer style Wave Pass where you just like hold the card up to it rather than putting it into a slot. So in order to get the newer game to boot, I did have to get that hardware, otherwise it wouldn't pass the self check in the when you turn on the machine, and would not boot, because it would be like IC card bad. But since I don't have it online and I don't really care, I literally just have like an e-amusement reader just stuffed in the bottom of the cabinet, and it's plugged into the system just so that when the game boots, it sees that it's there, and that's it. Actually, interestingly, I had to unplug it to play these older mixes, because since it's the newer Wave Pass one, it like the older mixes are expecting the slot reader, and when I tried to initialize the Wave Pass one, of course it didn't work right, and it was like and it threw that scary warning sound, the alarm sound that I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. So yeah, okay, cool. DJ main emulation is perfect. Well, I would hope so. It is old. It is old. It is not very powerful at this point. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not. It's probably not something that I would do. I would be more likely to play the PlayStation games before I did emulation. Let's see. Oh, as you say, the reader tower. Yeah, because the newer ones have like the reader like built in here, I think. And or like it's built into the cabinet. The old style, the old ones that didn't have the place in the cabinet for it. Yeah, there was like a little satellite tower. But like I said, literally I just have the pieces of it just kind of tossed in the bottom of the cabinet because I don't use them. I just need them there for the game to see them. Kev Rub, why does Pop-In Music for the Wii exist? I don't know. I assume because they thought they could make some money on it. I might have it. Is it the one like you play it with the motion controls or something, don't you? It's I think I honestly don't remember playing it. I don't even remember buying it, but I was putting away some games recently and I had like a little crate full of Wii games, and I think I remember seeing that in there and thinking, huh, I have that? Interesting. Now that might be a false memory. That is certainly possible for me. But yeah, I would play that for fun as a stream. Oh, it's Space Dog is in it? Yeah, well, that's good. Oh my gosh. I thought I was getting to the end of the chat, but I'm not at all. To the DDR characters are in Pop-In. Well, there's a lot of DDR characters in Pop-In. There's a lot of every character in Pop-In, because Pop-In is absolutely all about characters. Beaten Groovy. So, if I did manage to get console games to play in here, I would want to play Beaten Groovy just as a joke. I did play. I remember getting the demo when it came out. That was Xbox 360, right? But I never bought it. Like I didn't do that to myself. I mean, it was Pop-In Music. The game was fine, but man, that art style was just. I mean, okay, if you like it, great. Not my taste. I thought it was butt ugly. But
Congratulations!
okay.
See you!
Alright, so we got Homesick Part 2 and 3. So, Nathan, you're saying that I do have a video of Pop-In 8 in an Animelo cabinet? Well, I don't remember that video, but I believe you. Then, if that's the case, then 8 was probably the earliest, like, mainline Pop-In game that I had. I don't remember having anything earlier than 8, for sure. Other than, I think Animelo 2 is actually a little bit older than 8. I could be wrong on that, but those two would be the earliest. But as we were talking, neither one of those is DJ main. So, yeah, Pop-In 1 can't do it. Could never do it. Definitely can't now, because I don't even have that cabinet anymore. Maybe if Beaten Groovy became popular, we'd have had worldwide Pop-In. I wish. I don't really know why they reskinned it like that. I mean, why not just localize Pop-In music? You know, with I don't know if they thought Beaten Groovy would make it more American, because I don't think it did. It just made it uglier. That's it. But man, you can tell, especially with me struggling to to do your song requests that Papa Music could definitely stand to have some localization if if it was going to be released worldwide, because it definitely brings out the max level of my Japanese illiteracy. Okay.
It's party time!
Okay, so we're gonna do Homesick Part
mode.
2 and 3. That's a good question. Is there a Part 1? I don't know. I've never seen
Nine
it.
buttons.
And you said that's in Poppin' 5? There it is. Oh, no difficulties.
Okay. Here we go. Are you ready?
What a cute song.
It's a miracle.
Lahe, you said you think they reskinned Papa Music to Beat and Groovy because maybe they thought it was too cute, but cute sells everywhere. Like, think about Hello Kitty. Like, Hello Kitty is popular everywhere and cute as hell. So I don't know. Plus, I mean, man, even if they wanted to, because obviously they were going for, like, you know, some kind of like street graffiti kind of whatever style with Beat and Groovy, and but it's just it's ugly. Like, even if that was the style they were going for, like, the execution of it was bad. Personal opinion. I don't remember it that much, and like I said, I only played the demo. I don't even remember if there was more than one song in the demo. So, did for any of you that played it, like, was the game itself, the actual gameplay, was it okay? Like, did it play like poppin' music? Because, like, hopefully they at least got that right. Otherwise, yeah. Kirby becomes pissed off when he gets localized here in the West. That's funny. Can we talk about Rock Revolution? Let's not. All right, Happy Man in email. Okay, cool. And like I said, if you can give me a genre in Kana, that would be helpful. It'll help me find it faster. Because otherwise I just have to kind of like page slowly through and wait for each one of the sound banners to load, which, like, I don't mind doing it. It's just gonna take a little bit. And also, I'll be talking and then I'll forget what it is I'm looking for. Happy Man. Did I already pass it? I hope not. There it is.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, Mr. B-Bone, what's up?
Are you ready?
Jeez. Parts of that were like, this is not very hard, and then other parts were like, oh, okay, that's why it's a 33. Great.
You're great.
Whew. At least I made it through. That was fun, though. I have more dumb stories, so hold on. This picture happens to sit on my Gitadora cabinet, and it is a picture of me and my friend Sam in one of my few cosplaying forays. Let's see if you can see it there. Yeah, so we were T-Bone and B-Bone from GFDM. I was B-Bone there on the right, and Sam was T-Bone on the left. It was cute. It was a fun, easy costume. So yeah, got lots of dumb stories. Okay. What else we got? What is the challenge point thingy? So, I'm trying to remember what exactly it was. I think it was the unlock system. And if you notice when I start a song, there's a big menu. I'll point it out when I start the next song. That there's a menu that I keep skipping, but it allows you to pick like different modifiers and stuff like that for the song that I don't even remember what they all were, but they like make it a little bit harder, but you get like bonus points for it because I think like the more challenge points you got, you would be able to unlock things faster. But because this is offline, it's already max unlocked, like none of that matters, so I just don't even pay attention to it. So, but that's what those are for. The CD titles in the upper left also help when in the EMALB manifolders. Do they? Oh, those. This stuff. Yeah, okay. That's true. If you tell me, like, what series it came from, that could be helpful, too. More information is better, basically. Any information you've got on a request, I'll take it, because it will probably help me find it a little bit faster. But if you want to make me work for it, that's fine. I'll do the work for you. You just gotta put up with me, like, paging slowly through it. You love Guitar Freaks. I love Guitar Freaks beginning with XG. The new, like, 5-fret guitar. I don't love it because it's 5 frets, but I love it because the controller is, like, halfway ergonomic. Like, it feels fine to play. Old school 3-button Guitar Freaks, that guitar, it was heavy, the neck was, like, thick and square. It hurts my wrists to play old school Guitar Freaks. I never got over how much it hurt to get any good at it. It wasn't until, like, they upgraded everything for XG that I finally got into Guitar Freaks because it was actually, like, comfortable enough to play. And now I do like it. I still love Drummania better, or love Drummania more, but I do enjoy Guitar Freaks nowadays. Wow, Lahe, you've got a arcade with Drummania First Mix. I'm surprised that still works. Because Drummania First Mix played the music straight off the CD, and I have noted when I had one for a short time, it was very picky about the CD-ROM drive that it would work with. Other drives would work, but that didn't mean that it would sync, which of course makes that game practically unplayable. And yeah, and those CD drives die frequently. I mean, you know, they're 20 years old now too, so obviously, but okay. Was there another chocolate philosophy? Okay. Is with the GFDM songs. There it is. That is helpful. I'm gonna assume that's gonna be too much.
Okay.
There we go. This is the menu I was talking about. So you can see, you can pick like a bunch of different things. Basically, I guess they weren't necessarily mods so much as like goals. So for instance, you could see here, like if you score at least 80,000 points, then you'll get an extra 4 challenge points, is basically what this whole deal is about. And this is just like nothing. That's why I just kept skipping it. This means I don't care, I'm not doing any of that.
Are you ready?
I have been trouble about this sweet. I can get my room in order. Someone said before it's dripping, staying on by the bell. Someone research. Finally, I found the answer. I like that you rock, sing forward. Tell me mine, it feels sweet. To love you, I have been dancing about this is all I can do to love you. Love is no wonder I can't put my room in order. If anyone forever you wanna be so happy, I'm the door to the love. Fix your loss in the sky. I sit and look around. I can't put my room in order. To love you, I have been ever so ready to say it's all I can do to love you. Love is no wonder I can't put my room in order.
So cute.
You're cool.
Yep, the OG mascots for Auto Bear. Are T-Bone and B-Bone not in Ghidorah at all anymore? Do they not show up at? Maybe they don't. But yeah, I know Auto Bear. The little bear with the speaker. What does he have? A speaker belly and a speaker face or something like that? Okay. Why would I ever play classic Guitar Freaks anymore? Classic GFDM. I would still play classic Drum Mania. Although, like, the newer drum setup layout for XG and beyond, like current modern Ghidorah, if you will, is nicer. Like it plays a lot better. They raised up the hi-hat a little bit, so cross-sticking's a little easier. Things are just laid out a little better. The pedals work a little bit better. So yeah, I would prefer it. But like I still enjoy classic Drum Mania, and there's a lot of songs that never made it to newer Ghidorah that I would still like to play. So that's why I would play that. As far as classic Guitar Freaks, not so much. Like I said, I was just never personally into it. And it wasn't because I disliked the game. It was just I disliked feeling injured every time I played it. I guess there's no better way to say that. It just, like, every time I played... remember when I was playing 2DX and I was like, God, I feel like my wrist is going to explode. Like, to me, playing Guitar Freaks, that's how it feels. Like, everything just is like, ow, my wrist, it just hurts. Yeah. Fuchsia said you used to play a lot of Guitar Hero. I played a lot of Guitar Hero 1. Like, I played all the way through that game, and I liked it. And then that was it. Like, I really haven't played Guitar Hero since then. Yeah, it's okay. I'm trying to think, like, objectively, if I like Guitar Hero or Guitar Freaks better, like, more. I don't know. Actually, I like the the hammer down and the whatever the opposite of that is, those mechanics in Guitar Hero, which don't work in Guitar Freaks, which makes Guitar Freaks way harder. But I think my biggest complaint with Guitar Freaks is that after a certain level, obviously it's not like a great guitar simulator anyway, because it's like 5 buttons and a little like toggle thing. So it's not. It is certainly not as much like playing guitar as Drum Mania is like playing drums. But I feel like Guitar Freaks has a tendency to pretty quickly go from being musical to being gamey, where like the charts are clearly made to be difficult and not necessarily like musical. It's like, this isn't a guitar part that I would play with this song. This is a challenging thing because people are too freaking good at this game. If that makes sense. That's my biggest complaint with that. Because I feel like in Guitar Hero, even the really hard charts are just really hard guitar parts. But not like... But maybe I haven't played Guitar Hero recently enough. So... But that's my personal feeling on that. And Lahe, you said you had an arcade that had Dance Maniacs, but it died. Well, that is a shame. Is it still there, sitting like not working, or is it gone? Sorry, I just did that thing again where I like walk away without saying anything, but I was just going to grab some more ice for my drinky. Hitting more of those Kroger 2 liters that I was talking about last night. All right. Oh, you said it went somewhere. Okay. But Drum Mania is still there. Like I said, I'm surprised that Drum Mania is still working. But that's great. Anyway. And yeah, Dance Maniacs update. Good stuff. Look for that stream if you haven't. But I know you have. All right. Hyper J Party Rock. Miracle Flyer 16. Got it.
Congratulations! See you! It's party time! Challenge mode! 9 buttons!
Here we go.
Okay. Here we go. Are you ready?
So, yeah, obviously I failed that. You know, this brings up an interesting
Uh-oh.
thought that I've often had about these games. I always kind of wonder, like, how do they come up with the difficulty ratings? Is it like an automatically generated thing based on some criteria of like the analysis of the chart? Does the person who writes the chart just assign it a number based on how they feel? Like, how subjective or objective do you think that number is? And I don't know the answer to this question. I'm actually like asking it to I'm asking it to the gallery right now, because my feeling is always like, you know, people like, you know, how good are you at this game? Like, what level can you do? And like usually I have an idea of like, yeah, this is about the number where I'm okay to. But then there's always some song that's rated that number or even maybe a little bit lower that just absolutely just, you know, and I can't do it. Like, I'm absolute trash at it. Like that one. Like I have passed songs tonight that were rated higher than that. Or at least done better, and I did poorly on that one. And I'm wondering if it's just like they've like defined certain like particular skills or techniques, and they're like, if you were able to do this thing, then you should be able to do this rating number. And I'm wondering if there's just some of those techniques that, you know, I don't have a good grasp of, and therefore I'm not able to do it. But yeah. So anyway, that's just me thinking about stuff. Can't understand why Candy Citrus Drop's not popping. Yeah. You're kind of surprised how Ghidorah made it this far? Why? Like, it's been pretty popular, I feel like, continuously. So, I mean, it's definitely, you know, one of the old school, like, original games, from the Bimani series, and it's still going strong to this day. Oh, with a heavy guitar, non-realistic drum setup, and archaic hardware up until V. I see. That was the next. I didn't read that together. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess people just liked it. The drum setup wasn't that bad. Like, it's awkward, but it's playable. Like, I know real drummers that play Drummania, and they can manage. So, like, it's not terrible. As far as the guitar, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but like I said, I can't stand that guitar controller just because it hurts. But I don't know. Maybe other people have stronger wrists than I do. Okay. Never played Guitar Freaks. Is it on game console? It is in Japan. Like, if you have an old PlayStation or PlayStation 2, you could play Guitar Freaks. I don't know if they've made any past that, though. Not that I know of. PIU Perfect Collection. Wow, you've got some... Your arcade has some, like, old school music games. But, that's cool. Okay, Yoster's got another request, which I will do, but I saw this... I was talking about this earlier, and I do want to play it.
Okay.
So I'm going to play this, because it was right there.
Here we go.
Okay, so we're going to test my theory. Watch,
you
I'll
ready?
fail this too, but so yeah, like I was saying, the last song I played was 32, I think, on Hyper, and I failed it miserably. Like, I think I had no bar at the end. This song is a 33 on Hyper, and I passed it. Like, I didn't do great.
You're great.
There were definitely some parts in there that I struggled at, but it was passable. So, like, that's what I'm saying, where it's just like, sometimes I just don't understand where these ratings come from. Like, what they're supposedly measuring. So if any of you have any, like, comments on that, or thoughts, ideas, or possibly even, like, real ass information, I would be very interested to hear about it. Yeah, Fuchsia, if you you can get a Japanese PS2, that is certainly an option. There are soft mod ways around region locks at this point, though, so you don't have to. But because I know you could load up you could throw a hard drive in and get games onto the hard drive and then play them, and like it's way easier. And if you know, if you want to stay legit and buy the real discs, like I try to, that's great too. But yeah, there's ways. I do have a Japanese PlayStation 2 because I bought it way back then because that's what I wanted, to be able to play all the Japanese games. But yeah, you've got some options nowadays. You don't know why, but most, if not all, PS2s in Latin America are modded. I don't know why either, but I would guess that that y'all want well, it could be piracy, certainly, or it could just be that I don't know what the Latin American region is. Is it I think it's a whole separate region for games, so maybe y'all just want the American and or Japanese games, or European, I suppose. But all right, Moon from Poppin13, got it. Oh wait, I almost skipped Suisse Rave from 16. Okay.
So free.
There it is.
Okay. Here we go. Are you ready?
Almost lost it there at the end, but I did pull it out. Well, that's good. Phew. All right.
You're great. Congratulations.
Okay,
you.
thank you. All right, let's see. So I've got a request for Moon. Let me just type that out real quick so I don't lose it. Epic Poetry from 16. Got it. Okay. And Yoster, you're saying, is it possible that there are things like Groove Raiders that songs are measured around? Miracle Flyer's chart seems a bit less structurally complex, but it's definitely more dense. Yeah. So, I mean, that's a good example because I'm not talking just about pop and music. I'm talking about like all of these games. I feel like there are, like there's a general level that like I know I can do pretty much most songs that are rated whatever X. But there's always some song that has that rating that's like, nope, I can't do that one. And it's like, why? What, is the rating just wrong? Or is there some skill that I should have at that level that I just don't for some reason? And what is that skill? And the Groove Radar, you bring up a good point, because obviously it's showing you like the different types of skills, like jumps and streams and chaos and all that kind of stuff that are in the song. I assume that is like automatically generated based on the like an examination of the chart, but I don't know that. Maybe that is also like generated by a human that just kind of looks at it and it's like, yeah. But assuming if the Groove Radar is actually like a, you know, automated measurement of the things in the song, then, you know, they can probably, you know, assign a number value to various what do you call level, assign a number value to various points along in the Groove Radar. So it's like, you know, if a particular point is, you know, beyond a certain distance from the center, then that's worth, you know, 4 points or something like that. And then, you know, you just kind of add them all up and then you come up with your, you know, this is rated 14 or whatever. I don't know if that's what they're doing. And maybe that is what they're doing. And if they have an internal system that they're doing that with for the other games too. But that's exactly what I'm trying to like figure out is the rating quote unquote objective or subjective? And I don't know. We're talking about classic consoles and their like continuing popularity. You know, I don't even know if that's necessarily a regional thing anymore. Like, it feels very, like I know lots of people, here in the States that still, you know, have older consoles, like for nostalgic reasons, and actually the arcade that I've mentioned a few times on stream, Boss Battle Games, like at their front counter, you know, they've got tons of merchandise, a lot of which are, you know, old consoles, and they sell a buttload of like N64 games, and, you know, PlayStation 2 games and stuff like that. So like people still want that stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Nostalgia's a big deal. Let's see. Sometimes 2DX27's Groove Radar is busted too, with some charts having peaks that break way too far off the radar's graphical boundaries. Huh, interesting. Oh, so 2DX has a Groove Radar now. Interesting. I didn't know that. I haven't played very recent 2DX, so. I wonder if I've definitely seen them where like the point is like way out, like here's the radar, right, and the point is like out here. But I mean, the thing is, I'm wondering if that's if that is either a bug in the way whatever the automated system is judging it, or not a bug, but basically them trying to tell you, okay, whatever you think is a lot of that thing, it's even more. But I mean, it kind of even goes back all the way to, you know, like in DDR, how songs were out of, what, 7, I think? And then, like, they introduced 8s, and then they introduced 9s, and then they introduced 10s, and now we're up to, what, 15 or something like that? So, like, they just keep... I think whatever scale they come up with, it's always, they end up finding, you know, ways to make it even more difficult, and having to, like, readjust the scale again. But in Easy to DJ, the ratings are a suggestion. They mean almost nothing. Yeah. I feel you on that. I said before, the one time that I played Easy to DJ, I think I played a a 5 because I was like, I don't even remember, but it was just like, oh yeah, you know, this is kind of like Beatmania. I should be able to play this, and then it was just like, forget that. I had to I forgot about the I forgot about the Korean factor, right? I feel like the Korean music games are not necessarily more difficult than the Japanese ones, but graded more difficult, like more more harshly graded. Even like and maybe this is just my imagination, but I feel like playing regular DDR third mix versus third mix Korea or Korea 2, like I feel like the bar is harder on third mix Korea than it is on regular Japanese third mix. Could be my imagination, but it feels like that. It feels way more difficult. Okay, and then Candy Heart. Okay, great. We've got it. We got a set of 3. The Korean factor TM. I have a Korean friend. I have more than one Korean friend, but I have one Korean friend in particular who is like prolific at like all of these games, and
It's party time!
I like to rib him all the time about
Challenge mode!
about being Korean and like just being like entirely too good at these games. Like he'll walk up to a game and just like play it and, you know, pass some like incredibly difficult song, and I'll be like, fucking Korean. Playfully, like. So I'm looking for Moon. There it is.
Okay,
I'm feeling brave.
here we go! Are you ready?
Please tell me to leave my heart is set me right. 'Cause you said that this is-
close, but not quite. So many scales in that, though. Yikes.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh is correct. All right. On to... back to 16. I think Epic Poetry was relatively early in the list, if I recall. There it is. Should I try another 33? Ah, hell, why not? What could go wrong? What's the worst that could happen? You just fail, right? Right.
Are you ready?
Yikes, the whole, like, first 3/4 of that song were totally doable, and then the last of it was just like, ouch. Just lost it there at the end.
Uh-oh.
Oh well. Yeah, I was gonna say, even on event mode, it's gonna fail me after, if I fail 2 songs, or it's gonna kick me out. Game over. All right.
It's party time! Challenge mode.
So many good songs in this.
9 buttons.
夜の海をさま
I'm looking for Candy Heart. I saw Love Love Sugar. That's a super fun song. Oh, I guess Candy Heart would be in DDR, wouldn't it? I forgot about that. Duh.
Okay. Here we go.
Gotta pay attention.
Are you ready?
Oh, jeez. Figures I would fail that right at the end.
Uh-oh.
Boo. Doing good, doing great tonight, guys. I can definitely feel like the fatigue in my hands and arms though. Like that's certainly not helping. Oh, Mighty Guy from 16. Actually, isn't that a Keyboard Mania song? Do they have a Keyboard Mania section here? Thought so.
Okay. Here we go.
Well, that's
Are you
super
ready?
helpful if I know what game it comes from. Nice.
You're cool.
The groove gauge going up, it gets brutal when you miss it. Yeah, it definitely does. There were some times on some of those songs where it's like I could see my bar was at the bottom and I was just like, okay, I've got a combo going here, but that bar doesn't seem to be moving at all. Eat or be eaten, pop or be poppin', party time or movie time, beat or be beat. Oh, you guys are having fun. This is funny. Sound or be Voltex. Y'all are too much. uh, uh, Brian's gonna see this and say WTF. I think I said y'all are too much. No, that's funny. That's funny stuff. Anyhow, okay, so we're at the 2.5 hour mark right now. I think I am gonna probably wrap this up at 3 hours. So probably got about another half hour to go here. I am kind of feeling like, especially getting a little bit of a late start thanks to the little technical difficulties in the beginning, and then we've all been like super chatty tonight. I think I might stick another night on Party, unless people are like really desperate for me to get to the movie for some reason. Pink Rose next, sure, because it's right there. It makes it very easy. All right.
Okay.
It's not
Here we go.
It's not tempting me with a low 30s. It's like, no, just play your 20s, level 20 stuff, and
Are you ready?
relax.
泣かないで本当の孤独も知らないまだ淡い花びらに涙の粒抱えたまま
Nice, that's always a good one.
You're great.
Don't forget about after a party, have a good dream for the final song, okay? We're talking about the epic recorder in Pink Rose. Yeah, it's cute. yeah, I don't know how many songs
Congratulations!
in like I don't have a good feel for
See you.
how many songs leave in each mix, particularly like the songs that are new to 16. So I would expect that most of them carried forward to 17 to the movie, but I don't know that for sure, and so I'm kind of feeling like
It's party time!
next stream I may stick around here on Party,
Challenge mode!
because I know there's a lot of stuff in here that like even I know that I want to play.
9
So
buttons.
not quite ready to move on, I guess. That's what I'm saying. J Techno. Oh, Quickmaster. I know I've gone by that a couple times already tonight. There it is.
Okay. Here we go. Are you ready?
Almost did that thing where I walked away before the song was all the way over.
You're cool.
So I was noting that was the Naked Trance mix, which reminds me of another dumb story, because I've got all these dumb stories, right? This has absolutely nothing to do with music games, though. So there's an Xbox One in mine and Belinda's bedroom, and she's often in there like watching YouTube or doing something, right? And I'll come in and I'm like, oh, I need to take a shower, and so I'll like take my clothes off, and then it seems like as soon as as soon as I'm like, at least got my shirt off or whatever, or like all the way naked, right? It's like the Xbox is like, hi, Brian, because the Kinect is like picked me up and it's like signed me in, and I'm like, I get it, all right, you only recognize me when I'm naked, apparently. So she thought that was super. She laughs at me every time, and she thought it was so funny. She like posted it on Facebook, and I like replied to it. I was like, yep, I put the X in Xbox. So Okay. Not much leaves in 17. Wait, actually a lot leaves. Okay, well, in that case, I think let's stick here for the next stream. If y'all don't mind. Why is this character Rainbow Pasta? I wouldn't even look. What a touching story. Yeah, I'm just here to provide you with quality entertainment. Quality entertainment about stupid things that happen that we can laugh at. All right. Do y'all remember what is it, The Dark Knight? And what is it there's that scene? What is that scene where God, it's been so long since I've even seen this. But like they're monitoring, what is it, like they're monitoring all the phones, they're monitoring all these video feeds or whatever, and they've got this like huge wall of monitors, right? And they're showing all these different like camera feeds from all over the place. I always like to imagine that there's like a room at Microsoft where they're like monitoring all of the Kinects out in the world, which of course is very few at this point, right? But so there's probably like some guy at Microsoft that's seen more of me than he probably ever wanted to, but oh well. Too bad. All right, J-Soul. Oh, how about that? That was very convenient. A 28
Okay.
IX. Let's try it.
Here we go. Are you ready?
That wasn't too bad. Oh, you had the Rainbow Pasta. You're right. Big Bang. I don't know what that's about. I guess I should pick a character.
You're cool.
All right. Where are we at? Kenan, your Xbox One does something when no one's in your room, it'll automatically sign you in. It sounds like there's something in your room that looks vaguely like you. Like a pile of jeans or something. And it's like, is that a face? Is that Kenan? Sign him in. Oh. Cone my quality entertainment. Gregory, if that's a request, can you give me a clue, like where I'm gonna find that, like what mix number, and if you can find the Japanese genre listing, that would be helpful. It's a struggle. Welcome, and also it's a struggle to find songs in here. But anyway, Brian tells dumb stories on stream. Oh, and there's a music game, maybe. Yes, that you got it. That's that's you're in the right place for dumb stories and occasional poorly played music games. Alexa's going to bed. Good night. See you next time. Apparently, the Kinect is so advanced for its time, it'll only recognize humans in our most fundamental state. Does Poppin have a one more extra stage system? I'm not even sure that Poppin has an extra stage system, does it? If it does, I'm clearly not good enough to get there. From Poppin stage, perfect. Okay, that is helpful, because then I can go to Bimani sort and find Poppin stage. Maybe. There it is. Well, I didn't find it there. Unless I just... Yeah, I didn't see it in Poppin stage. Dang it. Well, any other thoughts? I can look it up too, maybe. I skipped it? Oh, it's... Oh! Okay. Got it. That's me not being able to read Japanese. What is this? Translate... Is this door magic, I think?
Okay. Here we go. Are you ready?
that ending. Otherwise, not too bad. All right.
You're cool.
Okay, so Poppin does have extra stage. Yeah, I don't know of any. I don't know of one more extra stage, but Magic Door. Okay, got it. Yes, I knew the song. I just wasn't putting the the Romanized Japanese and the Japanese the kanji together to make that happen. Okay. That was the end of the game. How about that? So we got about 10 more minutes left.
Congratulations.
Probably one more game, right?
See you. It's party time.
Tremazi, you were saying there was something that, can you see this character select screen? Yes. Yes, you can. Good catch. I forgot. Niami! Yay, my favorite. So what does this do? Oh, okay, so that's the different styles of just the one character. Was there one you wanted me to look for? They're all so cute. There's the elements. Is that from Elebits? I don't even know. That's just a guess. So many characters. Alright, well, I'm gonna... First her... Let me get back to Party Land. Get her in her party hat. There it is. Yay!
Challenge mode. 9 buttons.
I just noticed that the cake has a 10 on it. I assume that's like 10th anniversary, 10 years. But that's confusing. Party mode is adorable. Too bad I have no reason to play it. Oh, is that like an unlock system or something? I don't even know. Plus, Tremazi, what was the song that you were asking to have last? Because I think we're on the last set. So, if you can tell me, tell me again what it is, I'll look for it. In the meantime, I will play Jet World.
Okay. Here we go. Are you ready? Good.
Talking about party mode, that does sound cute. Yeah, I've never played it because I've never really been online, so it's not been something that I've done. You're unamused by that statement. Hilarious. Ooh, I love this song. I'm gonna save that though. I'm gonna save that for next time. I feel like there was something in here that I saw earlier that I was like, perhaps not. After a party. Okay, so I assume it'll be in 16. Okay, there it is. Okay, cool. And I saw something down here that looked fun. I do like this song.
Okay.
The last song I played before the game was discontinued to pop in the movie. You had a week to play it. Wow.
Here we go. Are you Are you ready?
So cute. Alright. This song doesn't sound very popcorny. Aw.
You're cool.
Does it sound very microwavy? Alright, here we go. Last song of the night. I'm gonna stick to the hyper. I don't feel like going out on a fail.
Okay.
Sounds very Genesis-y. That's fair.
Here we go.
Mr. T has a lot of like chiptune sounding songs.
Are you ready?
that's so sweet.
Marvelous!
All right. I see I misread you. You said it does sound popcorny. I was thinking you said it didn't sound popcorny, but anyway. You don't know why you think this song is gonna make you cry. Aw. It was it was super sweet. It was like bittersweet. It was very nice though. But yeah, no, that was a good pick for a final song for tonight. And what was it? Yes, have a good dream. I hope all of you have a good dream tonight, if it's night, or by the time you get to night and go to sleep. Have a good dream. So thanks again, everyone, for watching and chatting. Holy crap, chat was just on fire tonight, which is great. Like I'm glad. Like it makes it fun for me. I hope you all had a good time too. So thanks for that. As always, great song requests and great company. I will be back. Like I said, I think I'm gonna stick. I will stick with Poppin' 16. So we'll do a second stream of Party to play some more of these songs before moving on. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do tomorrow night or wait till Wednesday. I kind of want to go ahead and just keep going, but my hands are also like, please. So we'll see how I feel. But just keep a lookout for the notification, and I will see you all next time. Good night, everyone. Bye.